how you do social media right. I'm going to be covering that and also some other ways you can basically get traffic to your site as well, for all free. I will cover a paid version as well. Basically, when you're doing social media or other ways to get traffic, you need to connect your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your Pinterest, your Instagram, RSS. If you want, I got my own version, so it's kind of your choice if you want to use that or use something else like I do. You have G Plus, you get WordPress microsites. In case you do a microsite, a microsite is basically it's not like a main site you build in full form yourself. Basically, you normally get of WordPress and Joomla and a few other people basically access like a wee miniature site. You can't do all the bigger things you can do with your own mainstream site, but you can use it as a powerful way to get extra authority to your own site because you basically use the main domain as basically like a power site to draw in traffic to your microsite, but since it's your microsite to your own money site or client site. So, like, in case you don't know as well, for YouTube, YouTube's the second biggest search engine in the world, so if you're not using it, you really should. And also, please note, you have options. You can go very, very big into YouTube, or you can take it quite light, quite easy, just so you make a video every week, every month, that kind of stuff. In general, as soon as you upload a video on YouTube, and a lot of times you get basically an instant supply of traffic, more money, more sales, basically just through doing that. You just upload a video, put in the right tags, right description, right keywords. That's you done. You can, if you want to rank at your top page, do more fancy things using like things like Money Robot, building backlinks to it, getting more views, that kind of stuff. But in general, if you want to do it light, don't worry too much about it at the moment. Then we get back to the social media stuff. If you want to do stuff right, you basically need to do lots and lots of content. You can do it simply articles, you can do videos, you can do photos, you can do Instagrams, whatever you want basically, you can do as a traffic source. The more you post to it in general, what will happen to you is you get more traffic to your sites, more money, more likes, more social shares, and all that kind of stuff, just through simply naturally posting. What I call the tidal effect is I find as soon as one person or two-person likes either your page or your comments, what Facebook happens to Facebook is Facebook basically gets a signal, basically says, okay, what this person is posting must be interesting good when someone's already liked it. So basically, what it does is it then shows your page to a range of other people. So then they start liking it. So then Facebook says, yeah, okay, so this guy must be posting, or this woman must be posting good stuff. So basically, then you get more and more traffic coming to your site. That's all. To be perfectly honest, for free. So you can use it as much as you want. And you may be thinking, but hey, I won't get much traffic from that. Wrong. One of the sites I built, which I always thought was quite odd, was one of my sites, because it was in a high competition area, actually stayed in the sandbox for 6 months, which to me was a wee bit annoying. But what I was able to do with social media was I was able to get 100,000 traffic a month just using social media. That may seem very high to you, but if you're willing to do what I say, content supplying all the time, you can easily do that. And then your site will go out to sandbox and have a strong social media profile from it. Sandbox, in case you don't know, it can last anything from a few days to 6 months, or sometimes even up to a year. I've actually heard it happening when you have what we call the SEO factor, random ranking factor. Random ranking factor is basically something that can happen to any site in the world. It basically means Google, for whatever reason, won't let you get out of Sandbox, even though you're putting good quality information, get social shares. You just sometimes have to work with it until you get out of it. But in general, it's just a waiting game a lot of the time for getting out of Sandbox effect. But in general, for doing any kind of social media stuff, it's all about posting regular all the time so you get more and more stuff to it. Twitter basically you're more kind of is more kind of a complex thing. And you've got to get more followers, you've got to follow people to get the traffic. You can do it, but it's quite a long, lengthy process. I don't really think it's worth my time. But if you want to do it, you can. You can also, if you want, use bots. But please remember, some bots are just really crap, which will get your account blocked. If you get a good one, then hey ho, use it. LinkedIn is basically more for business. So basically, people are going to be a wee bit more professional than normally. I mean, you'd be more likely. This is not to be cheeky, but I know quite a lot of people when you do social media, in particular from India and Pakistan, call everyone basically sir, all that kind of stuff, which basically relates to in the past they used to read old British letters and people used to call each other sir, but it obviously doesn't apply to nowadays. But in general, they'll be more inclined to call you sir because I mean, for example, if I was in a restaurant someone would call me sir because that's just how the restaurant environment works. But in a regular society, I would just say hello, hey, or how are you, whatever. That kind of stuff, just more informal talk. But LinkedIn, they kind of like a wee bit more professional. You address people by titles, a wee bit not. It does depend, of course. Some people don't care, some do. But in general, you can use LinkedIn to get powerful traffic, pick up guest posts, pick up clients. So you've got a big things you can do with it, make connections, make partnerships, all that kind of stuff. Pinterest, to be perfectly honest, I find it works best for e-commerce sites. Basically, all you do, this is completely honest, what you do for Pinterest, you just upload photos and images. You get traffic to your site and more sales. Instagram, just the same idea, but please remember, Instagram is very red hot and catch people who are doing crazy spam. So if you're doing that, your account will get blocked quite fast in most cases. So if you're doing that, I would recommend you don't. It's just going to go bad. Just take it natural and slow, and you'll be fine. RSS basically is ways you can connect your blog to get more traffic for send to different places. If you want to do that, your choice. I got my own system, so I don't really care too much about it, but you can use that if you want. G plus, basically, in case you don't know the history of Google with actually thing, Google in the past, when Facebook was invented, they actually invented their own like version of basically Facebook. It shut down, I think it was last year. It never really took off big, to be fair to be fair in Google, but it was still an okay try. But basically, what Google did was they kept G Plus going. G Plus is kind of like Google's version of Facebook, but obviously a bit different, more email, more a wee bit more different things you do. But that's kind of their version of Facebook. And if you get more followers, you can get for real better Google ranking boost. WordPress, in case you don't know, and Joomla, they do what we call microsites. Microsite basically is normally a free subdomain you own to someone else, like WordPress, Joomla, and a range of other ones you can get as well. Basically, what you use that for is it's a power site. Because the domain itself has so much authority, you basically suck out the authority onto your own site by basically having a subdomain of it. So you can use that to get more traffic to your own money sites and obviously more authority because the backlinks can boost your site. So a lot of people class web 2.0 old fashioned don't work anymore. Yes, they are old fashioned, but it still work very well depending on how much time you want to put. If you want to put time in, they can be very powerful ranking boosts for your site or your client sites like YouTube, in case you don't know, is the second most powerful search engine in the world. And basically it can be used to get more traffic to your site, give you a give you a channel, makes you money from Adsense or stuff you're selling through it. You can use it for a wide range of stuff. But in general, you can use it big, you can use it small, you can use it medium. If you just want to use it small, just say make 1 or 2 videos every week or so. If you want to do big every couple of days, you can let it basically happen naturally, as in the sense you don't do any SEO work to it outside of it. All you do is basically tag in, write description, write keywords, and that will generally rank it if it's low competition quite fast. But if it's higher, then obviously you will need to do outside SEO work, backlinks, get views, all that kind of stuff. But that depends if you want to do it mainstream or not. The next step we also have, which you can do, is completely your choice. You can pay for advertising for different people. Facebook, in general, you may think it'll be really expensive. You can quite easily do it very cheap, just for like £1 a day. I've done a test before. Just pay £1 a day. I got 1,000 real traffic to my site. And all I did is pay £1. You can quite easily do that for boosting posts. You can pay for sales, app downloads. You can basically do a wide range of different selling or different promoting things on, get likes, get shares, get traffic. You can basically do a lot with Facebook. It's worth looking into if you haven't already. One of the things I was going to mention, one of the things I found with Twitter is I also is really bad is Twitter, when you actually pay for advertising, is actually really, really bad designed because it's quite funny in a stupid sort of way. Because what actually happens when you pay for it is basically people actually click your thing, and they actually so you're basically paying for a business to sell you something through them. So it's kind of like, why would you even buy it? But that's what happens. You have all these dumb businesses clicking your thing and then trying to sell you stuff, and you're like, you're trying to sell them things. They're just kind of stupid. But that's one reason I would never recommend it anymore unless Twitter changes to ever buy advertising through them. And one of the things a lot of people don't actually realise, which you should do as well, Twitter can actually give you seriously powerful ranking boosts if you get strong profiles with strong links up them. Twitter can quite easily make you from page 2 to page 1 just using Twitter signals. So it is something you should look into. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Thanks.